Are you struggling with Livestorm webinar issues? Whether you're facing connectivity problems, audio issues, or attendee access problems, troubleshooting these common issues can be a challenge for beginners. In this quick guide, we'll walk you through some of the most common Livestorm webinar issues and how to fix them fast. Stay tuned because by the end of this video, you'll be able to run your Livestorm webinars smoothly with ease. Before we dive in, did you know you can try Livestorm for free through the first link in the description? We've got an exclusive offer with extra bonuses, so you can test out the software and see if it's the right fit for your business. Now, let's get into troubleshooting those webinar issues. The first problem many new users encounter is poor video or audio quality during the webinar. This is often related to internet connection issues. If your connection is unstable, it can cause lags and glitches. The simplest fix here is to check your internet speed. Livestorm recommends at least 3 Mbps download and upload speeds for optimal quality. If you're experiencing issues, try using a wired connection instead of Wi-Fi for a more stable connection. Another common issue with Livestorm webinars is problems with attendees joining the session. If your attendees can't join, it could be due to incorrect links or issues with the attendee's browser. Make sure that the link you provided is correct and hasn't expired. Also, encourage your attendees to use Google Chrome or Firefox, as these browsers are best supported by Livestorm. If they're still having trouble, ask them to clear their browser cache or try accessing the webinar from a different device. If you're having trouble with your microphone or webcam not working, it's often a simple setting issue. Check that Livestorm has permission to access your device's camera and microphone. In your browser settings, make sure these permissions are enabled, and if the issue persists, try restarting your browser or your computer. You should also test your audio and video settings before starting your webinar by using the Test Your Audio feature in Livestorm to avoid any surprises. Sometimes the issue can be with Livestorm's platform itself. If you're noticing lag, freezing, or crashes during your webinar, this could be a server-side issue. Livestorm does its best to ensure smooth functionality, but like any online platform, occasional outages can happen. The first thing to do in this case is to check the Livestorm status page for any ongoing issues. If the platform is experiencing downtime, they'll update it there, and all you can do is wait for it to be resolved. In the meantime, you can contact Livestorm's support team to report the issue. One more issue that many new users run into is when they can't share their screen properly during the webinar. This can be caused by your browser's settings blocking screen sharing. Make sure that the browser is updated to its latest version and that screen sharing permissions are enabled. You should also close unnecessary apps or tabs to reduce strain on your system, which can also help with the screen sharing functionality. By following these troubleshooting steps, you should be able to resolve most common Livestorm webinar issues. But here's a pro tip: always test your webinar ahead of time. Run a dry run of your webinar with a friend or colleague to make sure everything works as expected, from the audio and video to the presentation slides and screen sharing. As I mentioned earlier, if you're looking to get started with Livestorm, you can use our exclusive offer to try the platform for free and get bonus features to enhance your webinars. Just click the first link in the description. With these tips in hand, you should be ready to host your Livestorm webinars with confidence. Troubleshooting webinar issues doesn't have to be complicated once you know what to look for. Don't forget to grab your extended free trial from the link below and start hosting flawless webinars today.